Hello, my fellow brothers. Once again, I come out of the shadows to shed some light into some issues that I've seen occur recently. I've come across a certain channel by this user called Nola Girl, and she talks about MGTOWs, and basically she talks about what MGTOW is and sympathizes with the MGTOW message. Obviously, she's a woman, and I was curious as to what she had to say, and pretty much she said everything that we already know about female nature and how females are not worth the time nowadays. But when I read the comments, I was a bit starstruck when I saw how some so-called MGTOWs were pedestalizing this woman and saying how lucky her husband is to have her. And this kind of bothered me a bit, because as MGTOWs we know that all women are like that. All of them, no matter where they are. It's just a matter of how well they hide it, the culture that they live in. But deep down, it's their very nature to be hypergamous. And so I couldn't believe what I was reading. And this just goes to show how easily men can be put back into the plantation. How easily they can be persuaded back. And this is done very tactfully. It is my opinion that more people are starting to wake up and see the message that we send out. Obviously, I'm not the only one who teaches the MGTOW philosophy or shares the MGTOW philosophy. There have been founding fathers many years back, quote unquote founding fathers such as Stardust and Barbarossa and Spetsnaz. To me, these were the founding fathers, the ones who introduced me to the MGTOW philosophy and made me open my eyes, made me open my mind to the reality of the world, not only female nature, but the world as it is. And so, what I'm trying to get at is, over the course of time, these there have been new MGTOW channels, and the MGTOW teachings, the MGTOW philosophy has been kind of diluted by these channels. It's one of the reasons why I don't put out daily videos, because the information is already out there. There's not much to say about the topic. I believe all you need to do is just check out Barbarossa's videos, Stardust videos, Spetsnaz videos, and maybe a couple others. Maybe Turtling and Monkey if you want a more in-depth analysis of MGTOW. But other than that, that's pretty much all you need to know. And now, my issue with this Nola Girl is that you put on, you could say the message, right? But as soon as you put on a pretty face to the message, someone attractive, and you start, and they share the message, and then that's where you see the men start going crazy. That's where you see I don't want to say weak men, but the men that have not really taken the red pill start going crazy over this woman. How she's the perfect woman, how she's a goddess, how any man could be lucky to have her, how we should clone this woman. And I don't agree with that. It is my opinion that this woman, like many other people, are scared. They're scared because we're waking up more men out there. We're waking up more unaware blue pill men to the realities of their nature, of who they are. And this type of woman is the most dangerous one, because they pretend to be on our side. They pretend to agree with us. And this is the most dangerous type of woman, because they lure men in thinking that they are our allies, when in reality they're not. They're just scared, and they're playing their game to win. Okay? They're playing the game of survival. Okay? They always want the best for themselves. And so when they see that the smart women, the smart ones, like this person right here, the older girl, they see a future where more men are waking up. And so they're scared about that. They're scared that they're going to be gone if they don't start agreeing with MGTOW philosophy. And so they put out videos agreeing. But the smart MGTOWs, and I know some MGTOWs have called her out, and I'm glad they did. The smart MGTOWs noticed this. The seasoned MGTOWs, the really red pill MGTOWs. And it just goes to show how we as men need to control ourselves, need to control our instincts. Because, yeah, she's an attractive lady, but just because she's an attractive lady doesn't mean that she's our ally, that she's our friend. Remember, man, they use their attractiveness to lure us in. That's what they have. They use that to pull us in. And yeah, what she says about MGTOW is true, but so have other countless men. They have said the same thing she has said. Where was your support for them when they said it? But when a pretty girl comes in and starts saying the same thing we have said all this time, why must we pedestalize her? Why must we say that she's a unicorn? She's not. She's not a unicorn. Where is your knowledge of hypergamy and Bruford's law? Do you not realize that these things are true, and it applies to all women, of all races, of all cultures? That is the harsh reality you must face. And if you don't realize this, you will become part of many men who have fallen too. This is all I have to say on that matter. And the reason why I might not put out videos every day or once a week or whatever is because I'm living my life. A true MGTOW doesn't need to put up videos all the time, every day. The horse has already been beaten down. You need to move on with your life and start making it better. Go out there, live it, learn, explore, and just know that whenever you have something in mind to say, there's always a platform where you can share your ideas and knowledge. And so, my MGTOW brothers, use your head, the one above your eyes, not the one between your legs, and you will be safe and wiser for that. Peace out.